Hello, grade 10, and welcome to a new PowerPoint lecture. This time it's going to be writing, and for the first time you will be taking a case study essay. Of course, as the pictures you see in front of you, the case could be one case of a river that has been polluted by sewage, or one city that is suffering from too much air pollution, or one teenager who is suffering from online addiction, or a child soldier, the story of a child soldier, or a person who has undergone too much plastic surgery. So it is one case. It's the study of one case. By the end of this lecture, you should be able to identify the elements and characteristics of a case study essay and write a well-organized case study essay. Okay, what's a case study? A case study is a type of expository essay. It's giving us information that includes the background information on a relevant topic and an analysis of a specific case, one case, under the study process. It is an essay that analyzes a case study to identify the major problem or problems that exist or exists and to suggest solutions. It could be about a person, a place, or a situation. It doesn't have to be a person, okay? So let me give you an example. The case of a person who is addicted to online games. It could be a city that is affected by too much air pollution, a dam that is destroying an ecosystem, a haunted house, the case of a haunted house, the case of a depressed person who is addicted maybe to drugs, etc. Now, this type of study or this type of essay is conducted in any field. It could be in psychology about a person suffering a mental illness, a type of medicine that has been presented in the markets recently. You could make a case study about the COVID vaccine, for example. Okay, the environment. It could be the environment, for example, in one specific city in Lebanon. It could be in the field of sociology, a certain family, the case of a certain family. It could be in business, how a certain city is blooming or doing so well during the COVID, for example. It could be a new type of technology. Maybe you're making a case study about Zoom Live, how it's helping students during lockdown, for example. So, as you note, it is about one specific case. So I don't write about pollution, let's say it's air pollution. I don't write about air pollution everywhere. I write about air pollution in the city of Beijing, China, or air pollution in Singapore, or air pollution in Beirut. Okay, water pollution in the Litani, or water pollution in the Mediterranean Sea. One specific case. This is how it is organized. And like our other essays, it will be made of 5 paragraphs. How is it organized? What goes in an introduction? Here you need to pay close attention. Like any introduction, it needs the hook, attention getter, a lead, meaning the background information you're leading to your thesis. Now the thesis. It is the main idea of what you're going to write about, but not about the case. You do not present the case when you are writing your thesis. Let's say, like the model I'm going to present to you, you're talking about the case of adolescent who was addicted to online games. You don't speak of, and his name is Karim, you don't speak of him in your thesis. You write a thesis related to the issue of online game addiction. I'm going to show you, of course, it would be clearer when you see it. So this is your introduction. In the body, 3 body paragraphs. Body paragraph 1, you present the case's profile. If it's a city, you give me the name of a city, where it's situated, along the coast, which continent, what is that, okay, what is the problem exactly with it. Body paragraph 2, you talk about what are the effects of this case. I'm going to talk about the Mediterranean, plastic pollution in the Mediterranean. Okay, I present my profile, the Mediterranean in Lebanon. Okay, the Mediterranean is the sea which is to the west, the western border of Lebanon. Okay, it encompasses a lot of marine life, etc. And you present the problem. However, the Mediterranean is suffering from so much plastic pollution. Now, you present the effects of that case. What's happening as a result of this plastic pollution? Marine life is endangered. We are eating seafood that's full of plastics, health problems, etc. And then in the body paragraph 3, you present sort of a solution. Was anything done to solve this issue? Okay, was it resolved in the end? That's your third body paragraph. What is being done in order to resolve this issue? Maybe the person with the mental illness, or the Mediterranean Sea, is anyone doing anything about it? Or air pollution in Beirut, what has been done, if anything? If nothing has been done, also you need to tell me that nothing has been done about air pollution in Beirut. The government is totally neglecting, etc. And finally, the conclusion, which is your fifth paragraph. You basically restate the thesis, you write your final thoughts, advice, recommendations, etc. Again, you shouldn't mention the case per se. Now, Karim's destructive passion. This is the case study I wrote, and let's go through it step by step. It's the big thing among the youth today. Okay, my hook. It's their passion and the virtual place where they invest long and long hours to get the satisfaction they need. It's the world of online games. This is my hook. Okay? This phenomenon among the youth has started to become a subject of concern. See my lead? To many, due to the harmful effects that have started to become manifested among the young generations who spend endless hours playing those games. Now, this is the main idea. This is the problem. I'm presenting the problem, but not yet the case. So I know from the thesis that I'm going to be talking about a person who is affected, a young person who has been affected by online gaming. Now I present my profile, the name, age, etc. Karim is a 15-year-old high school student who made the high honor list every single semester at school. That was until his friend Ramiz introduced him to a very addictive game called Fortnite. The very moment Karim installed this game, his life took a turn for the worst. Okay, notice I'm presenting the problem, what happened. Okay, its effect, he was simply awed. Awed is the A-W-E is the verb from awesome, by how compelling or attractive the game was, and the fact that you can play along with all your friends while sitting in the comfort of your bed or sofa. Karim spent hours and hours on that game. His grades took a plunge, totally plunged, and he barely made a D average in semester 2 after being on the high honor list in semester 1. Okay, this is my case, this is its effects. Now, his parents were enraged. What happened later? His parents were enraged. They knew something was seriously wrong about their teenage son. They met with the school counselor and told him how Karim had become increasingly withdrawn, neglected his schoolwork and his personal hygiene, cleanliness, and stopped eating regular meals. He lost around 5 kilos in 1 month. The counselor then asked to meet with Karim alone. During one of the sessions, Karim told the counselor, "When I start playing, it's like I lose track of time and space. The other day, This is still him talking. I spent 12 hours straight playing the game and I didn't know that it was already 7 a.m. in the morning until mom came storming into my room. He told the counselor that he did not like what had become of him. So he's suffering. Okay, he's addicted, but he wants out, he wants help. Now, was anything done? Let's see. Kareem was then referred to a psychotherapist, a person, okay, a psychologist, a therapist, for regular therapy sessions. It took him 2 months to recover from his addiction. Now he is an outspoken advocate, defender against online gaming. He raises awareness among his peers at school and through his social media accounts about the dangers of abusing online games. Abuse is the wrong use. So you can play online games, but don't abuse this habit. He went through hell and did not want anyone to go through what he did. His grades started to soar again. Soar is the opposite of plunge. As he came back to his senses, he now spends more time with his parents and makes more face-to-face social interactions with his friends and has even started to jog in the park near his house, something he had never done before. So, I presented the case, I presented the causes, the effects, and what has been done about it. Finally, in the conclusion, Kareem's story is one of millions among today's youth. Remember, youth is the noun from young. Addiction to online games has become one of the most feared social issues. Teens are dropping out of school and college, marriages are broken even in adults, and new psychological and physical issues are arising as a result. Schools should make sure they raise awareness about this problem among their students with the help of the experts. Moreover, parents must monitor what their child is downloading and try to limit his or her screen time. If this is not done, we will probably lose our society to a devilish virtual world that would suck everyone in. Okay, so always end dramatically and on a powerful note. So this is what a case study should look like. Of course, we will discuss this more during the Zoom Live. Now, your turn. Adolescence is generally considered a very troubled stage for teenagers. In a well-organized 250 to 300-word case study essay, choose one issue that adolescents pass through, one issue, such as teen anxiety, generation gap, cyberbullying, drug or alcohol. Write about the case of a teenager, one teenager. Of course, you can make that up. I know you know someone who has been bullied or someone suffering from teen anxiety, etc. Addition, you might know. If you don't, make it up. Okay, be creative. Write about a case of a teenager who passed through one such issue. Of course, other than online gaming. Please don't use online gaming. We already wrote that. Make sure you follow the proper method of case study writing. Okay, so again, we will discuss this during Zoom and I will be ready to answer any of your questions. Until then, please stay safe and thanks for listening. Bye.